What is up, guys? Welcome to today's epic video. Check out what we got going on here in front of us. We just left the store, came back. This cost me around $100, but we have everything we need to make sure when we travel this holiday season, we stay on track. My goal of this is to show you guys what I implement, some of the tactics, some of the foods, meal prep strategies, things like that to keep me on track for the holidays. I know a lot of people travel to see family and friends. If you're currently on a diet, you can do what I'm about to do and stay on track all through the holidays. That way on Christmas, you can have a little bit of Santa's milk and cookies and not worry too much about it. We have chicken, we got proteins, we got eggs, we got grits, we got literally everything we need. So let's go ahead without further ado and get this video underway. Are you guys ready? I know I am. Let's do it! So before we get started on cooking, let me tell you guys exactly why we're doing what we're doing. Me and Grant are heading to Michigan for the week to see my buddy Luke. And the last trip I took to Texas, my diet fell off pretty bad. I came back, gained a lot of weight, had to do a little mini cut, and I do not want to have to do that again. So I would much rather have my food readily available for me when we go. So we're gonna be prepping enough food for me and Grant. I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna store it, travel with it, prep it all out and everything. So we're literally just gonna get right down to this and show you guys what you came here to see. So let's go. So the first thing we're gonna do here is use this rice cooker slash vegetable steamer. I love this thing, guys. My oven's on the fritz. Some of you guys might know that. Can't prep anything in the oven, so we gotta utilize this thing to its fullest extent. Now, this top tray here is a steam tray, so it's gonna steam our potatoes and get those started. We have red potatoes and sweet potatoes we're gonna be prepping. A little bit of diversity there, as well as some brown rice down in here. Got about 2 pounds of brown rice we're prepping. We're gonna try to go through all these potatoes we got down here. So this is super easy. Close it up, hit the power button, and hit the brown rice function, and we are good to go. It's gonna do its thing. We can move on to getting the chicken prepped. And if you want this exact rice cooker, I have the link to some of these products I'm using in the description box below. You can check it out on Amazon and get you one, because I'm telling you, this thing is truly a lifesaver. So anyways, let's move on to chicken. We got all of our chicken on this cutting board right here. We have 15 pounds of chicken. And I know I've done this in a lot of older meal prep videos. I wanna go ahead and give you guys a little rundown on how I trim my chicken up. So obviously, if you cook the entire breast as it is, takes a while to cook. I don't find that it cooks all the way through, so I like to chunk mine into little pieces now. Little things like this, these little white pieces, I will go ahead and trim right off, right? Boom, throw it in here. I use meat shears instead of knives. I just find it's way easier. I can just kind of hop in here, bam, 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 go around the edges, get off all the gross pieces, like so, and throw them in there. That simple. And then once you get all of those off, boom, 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 take you out of here. And you look, you should have yourself, whoop, we have this nasty little gristly part here. Boom. So that looks like all the bad pieces. And then essentially once I do that, I'm gonna take it, get it a bunch of little pieces here. It's gonna make it super easy to fry up in the skillet, because like I mentioned before, my oven is on the fritz. Just go in, see how quick this is? And as you guys can see, this is not a time-consuming process at all. Anybody can do this, guys. This is super simple. So boom, one breast is done. I'm gonna take them all, and as I cut them, move them into my bowl here, and I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna do that to every single chicken breast here until we have them all cut up, and then it's time to start cooking. So let's get her done. The hard part is over. We got all of our 15 pounds of chicken trimmed and ready to go and chunked up. So we're gonna start cooking this. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, basically the way I like to handle this when I'm cooking in bulk like this, if you look down here, you can see all of our meal prep containers. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna want at least 10 ounces of chicken in each of these containers. So the way it's gonna work, I have 2 pans here, both heated up. I'm gonna pull chicken off of the bowl and put it in the skillet until it reaches 10 ounces negative on my food scale. Once it does that, I'm gonna take it back to 0. I'm gonna do 10 ounces again. And as these cook, I'm gonna fill each of these containers up with chicken breast. Does that make sense? I hope it does. That's a pretty simple way to do it. And we're not going crazy on seasonings here. I'm just gonna be using a grill time chicken seasoning and Himalayan pink sea salt. Just get some basic stuff in there without adding any calories. So without further ado, let's get to cooking, baby. And there we go. That was an ordeal, but look, we got all of our chicken prepped out, all in 10-ounce portions. In case you were wondering what I was doing there, I might have explained it a little wrong. Basically what I did was I took each pan of 560 grams or 20 ounces of chicken in it, and then I knew when I took it off, I would split it into 2 meals. So each pan, 2 meals, bap, 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 down the line. So the hardest part is done. We have all of our proteins. And now we're just waiting on some of these carbs. We're gonna start filling those in. This is gonna be a successful meal prep, baby. We are getting some veggies prepped right here. What we got is a stir fry starter pack. I love these things, they're frozen. Pop them in the skillet real quick, boom, boom. Usually it's enough for 2 meals. And this is a 3 pepper and onion blend to kind of give us some variety. And we also have frozen steam bag veggies we're gonna be taking with us. This is mainly for that drive up there and for that first day that we already got it. We'll be taking steam bag broccoli and asparagus with us that we can pop in the microwave. For the other meals, however, we're not prepping those too far out in advance. So it's kind of moving right along here. Our carbs are kind of getting done. We got our rice back here and potatoes over there, but I'm gonna focus on these right now, then we'll get into adding those in. So stay tuned, guys, we're doing it. Carbs are officially done. We got our brown rice, sweet potato, red potato right here. I'm telling you guys, that vegetable steamer slash rice cooker is just one of the most convenient things in the world for meal prep. So basically what we're gonna do here to give us a little diversity is I'm gonna go through all of my meals. As you guys can see, we got a wide assortment here. Isn't this just like the prettiest thing in the world though? Give them a look at that one. It's just like absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm gonna go through and do is weigh out 112 grams of potato for a meal, and then I'm gonna go through and do 100 grams of brown rice for the next meal. So I'm just gonna alternate between potato and brown rice. That way we get a nice little mixture of both while we're gone. We're not eating the exact same thing the entire time. So, let's go. And guys, with a little bit of work, we got this entire meal prep done. That way we are gonna be good to go while we are on vacation. Check this out. We have down here all of our 10-ounce chicken meals. We got some sweet potato in here, brown rice in here. I know you guys have seen a lot of this, but it's just so beautiful. I just wanna show you again. Then we have all of this here. We're gonna add veggies to these ones while we are up there. Now check this out. I have some steam bag broccoli and steam bag asparagus. We got quite a few more bags than this, but each of these will be about a day's worth of veggies, so it's gonna be good to go there. And then as far as breakfast is concerned, or if we need like a little snack, we're going to have some liquid egg whites for the morning. We have more than just this, by the way. We're gonna take 2 18 packs of eggs for breakfast as well. I like combining lately like 4 eggs with an entire container of these, like 80 grams of protein. You probably have seen it on my Snap or my Instagram stories. And then for breakfast, we'll also have 2 other options, some instant original oatmeal or instant grits. And then to add flavor to those, bingo, we got some cinnamon French toast protein we're gonna be taking as well, with a jug of unsweetened almond milk, which is in the fridge. I'm not gonna pull it out, but you guys get the picture. So basically with this, we are gonna be completely good to go. Really, there's gonna be no temptation. The only excuse we have if we cheat on our diets is that we cheated ourselves, because we will have all the food available. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is stack the lids on all of these, kind of get them all here so you can see what they look like in relation to me and exactly how we're gonna take all these with us and keep them good. So stay tuned. I think you're gonna be surprised at just how big this ends up being. And check this out, guys. Look how many meals this is. Me and Grant were just like sitting here talking. Literally, like, this is a sight to behold. A couple videos ago, I talked about like I did meal prep. I used to do this all the time. I would have mountains of meals, take lots of pictures with them. I would always have food options to go with. This has really brought me back to my roots. So I think moving forward, this is gonna be the way we're gonna do things, because I'm proud of this accomplishment. So anyways, enough of that. This is pretty easy. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out more than you know. If you like meal prep videos, make sure you leave a comment. And then I'm gonna show you guys real quick what our game plan is on the way to Michigan. So check this out. And here is what's gonna make all the difference. So we have a little cooler here. I know what you're thinking. It's like a picnic cooler or something. But this is gonna be perfect for putting our meals in. So we're gonna pop the top, boop. And then what'll actually end up happening, give me 1 second. Boom, here we go, guys. Okay, so we have officially this bag right here. This is gonna be what's gonna travel in the car with us, like up front. We're gonna put our meals in, we're gonna be stopping at gas stations, on the drive. We're gonna be microwaving and eating out of this thing. So we'll put some condiments in here, put everything we need like while we're on the road. This guy's gonna go in the trunk. I wanted to show you this though. This is a Fitmark bag. These guys do not sponsor me, but I've used this bag so many times when I travel. This thing is essential. So check this thing out, guys. I'm telling you, awesome bag here. So everything else we're gonna put down in this little cooler. That lid could be a little easier to take off of. So all of our other meals, we're gonna pop right in here. We're gonna take a big old bag of ice, throw it down in here, and these are gonna be in the trunk of the car and ready to go when we need them. As soon as we get up there to Michigan, we'll take them out, put them in his fridge. If he doesn't have room, it really isn't a big deal because we have our own cooler. The only thing we gotta worry about is putting ice in it. And we can also fit like our almond milk and everything else we need right in here. And that's really gonna be it, guys. It's really not super complicated. All you gotta do is do a little bit of planning ahead. Right now, it is almost 6 p.m. We leave tomorrow morning at about 8 a.m. And we decided to do all this today to make sure we were on track and good to go. And it's easy sometimes to make excuses as to why you can't stay on track. We guys seen just how easy it was. It took us about 2 hours or so to prep all these meals out, and we're good. That's for 2 people that are eating quite a bit of food. And we could have even done half of these meals and just maybe even made better choices on the road or packed more carbs or things like that. But I really want to make sure we're putting our best foot forward on this trip. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know I got a lot of comments, people saying they wanted to see this type of video. So here it is. This is exactly how we're gonna do it. So thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't grabbed yourself an RJ Fit Apparel shirt yet and you want to look as good as me, I'm kidding, you'll probably look better. But if you want to get one of these bad boys, rjfitapparel.com, check it out. And I think that's gonna cover everything, guys. So I need to go ahead and get this stuff all packed. Gotta pack my clothes. We got a big old trip ahead of us. By the time you see this video, I'll actually be in Michigan. So if you know of any places in Michigan I should visit, places to do cool videos, maybe go snowboarding, just some cool touristy stuff, let me know in the comments. I'll be reading them and looking for you guys' input. So thank you guys so very much. And as always, guys, let's put this down. Let me get the full motion. Whew. As always, don't forget to smile, remain positive, and pay someone a compliment because you never know whose day you can make it better. With that, we're out here. This has been a Remington James production. I'll see you fine ladies and gentlemen at the next video. See you guys.